Oh! 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 Yes! Hello my wonderful royals and welcome to my YouTube channel Brick K-Pop Reacts, and today we are doing the glorious Ateez for the second time. I did check them out for the very first time about a week or so ago. Was it a week, 2 weeks now? I forget. I've completely lost track of time. But it was very recently that I checked them out for the first time. And lo and behold, I am back doing them again because they blew me away, as apparently a lot of you in the comments expected them to. They did do that, and so I am back checking more stuff out from them today. I have been rather ill the last week or so, which is why I've not dropped anything on the channel or anything like that, or recorded or anything. I've been very much under the weather. So I've not been able to do any of that stuff. But I am back here now. Still feeling pretty ropey, but I am back here with the intention of doing this because I need to check out more of this group. They really impressed me the first time, and based on the response and stuff from you guys, the comment section was just full of very passionate fans, and I love that. It's honestly, like, it makes such a huge difference checking out a group for the first time. It makes such a huge difference when you have a fan base that are clearly very passionate, and that immediately your video gets swamped with all these comments from hugely passionate fans talking about why they love the group, giving me loads of information about the group, loads of interesting facts, the lore and all the videos and stuff. Like, all of that is so fantastic. I know quite a few of you guys always write in the comments, and I get this a lot, where you'll kind of write, oh, sorry for writing so much or whatever. And as I always say to those people in the comments, I don't mind. Like, I prefer it that way. I love it when I see like walls of text from you guys, because to me that means that you care. That means that this group means a lot to you, and to me that's important, because if this group are getting that kind of attention and that kind of interest from people, it means they must be good. It means they're worth carrying on, checking out. So please do continue to do that. I absolutely loved it. I loved the response I got. And so I wanted to get a general idea of where to go next. And the consensus I came to was that I wanted to check out Guerrilla. I'll probably say Guerrilla, but I think technically, should it be Guerrilla? Guerrilla. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna check that out, which was a more recent one because a lot of you guys requested that. And also the other one I've gone for is Answer, which I think came out a few years ago. Well, that's one that sticks in my head for some reason. Like, I've got a really clear recollection of like Answer by Ateez being an important thing. So I don't know if that's a big song of theirs particularly, but it's one that I really remember. So I'm going to do that one as well. There isn't all that much logic to where I've gone with these choices. I'm very much winging it. And of course going on what you guys have said in the comments. But these are the two I've gone for today regardless. If you're new here, hello. Welcome to my channel. If you are an Ateez fan, if you're an how do I pronounce that? A-tiny? I don't know. Anyway, if you're one of those lovely people, please do check out the previous reaction I did to them. Like I said, it was a first time reaction. I did in that reaction check out HALAZIA and Wonderland, which was my first time reactions. Please do check that out. That would be incredible. Catch up on my Ateez journey, my very short Ateez journey thus far. That would be awesome. Of course, guys, if you enjoy this reaction, please drop us a like, drop us a comment, and of course subscribe to my lovely self. Join the royal family, become a royal yourself. If you're interested, guys, I do have a fellow me versus reactors video that I am a part of. It is by the wonderful Safe Cave. Some of you might know her, Kaya, who is on that channel. She's absolutely wonderful. Her channel is wonderful. Please do check it out. And she did a me versus reactors video that I was involved in, and I did give Ateez a bit of love in that video. So if you've not seen it already, please do check it out. But with all that being said, guys, we are just gonna get straight into this thing because I'm ready for more of this incredible group. Today it is Ateez time. Let's do this. So this is the wonderful Ateez with Guerrilla, the official music video. So this was released last year. I didn't realize this was that recent. I didn't realize it was a really recent song, but it is. It came out in summer last year, I think late July. This thing came out, so it's very recent. So the one before HALAZIA, I presume. This is Guerrilla. Let's do it. Oh, but no, wait, before we start, I do know more about the lore. And I wanted to cover this because a lot of people were talking about the lore in the comments. And I did ask about it. And I realised that I could have gone right back to the start and done all the MVs in order, which would have given me a more clear idea of the lore. But I didn't want to really do it like that. So I'm just going to watch them in random orders, which is going to confuse the lore. But I am aware of it. I've found out some stuff about it. So from what I gather, there are basically two dimensions. I think, our dimension is it dimension A? And then the other one is dimension Z or Z, I assume is probably how they say it, using the Americanism. As a British person, I would say Z. But yeah, two dimensions. Dimension A is our one, I think, that's got the main group in it. And then dimension Z has got HALAZIA. I'm not sure you say it. HALAZIA, I'm assuming. The different versions. So there's two different versions of the group, this kind of thing, and they're in different dimensions. They're all doing stuff in their own dimensions and stuff. There's a whole pirate thing, which I think is what they started with. Well, now you've got this whole dimension thing. There's two dimensions. And I think this MV is to do with HALAZIA and a revolution or something like that. Like the start of a revolution against someone within this dimension. I forget, so I apologise that I forget some of it. But that's generally the idea anyway. That's what's going on. Let's go. I don't know if I would have heard a clip of this song, like, over the course of the year at some point. I'm not sure. Oh, look at the visuals already. So HALAZIA are characterised, apparently, based on your comments, by wearing all black and having hats, I believe, like feathers, I think. I love the visuals, the blimps and everything, really cool. Oh, I like the rappers in this group. Oh, wait. I love that guy's voice, that deepness. That vocal, wait, oh. Flipping heck. I like a minute in, I'm already like overwhelmed. I can't, right. Go back. So there was this guy's voice, I really like the deepness of it. And then that vocal. I love the outfits, the looks. Wow. Who did that? Oh. Oh, yes. Oh my god. Yeah. You know what I love? I absolutely adore about this group. And I said it last time, and I said it's something that I personally really like and that really gets me, is they make statements with their music. Like every song that they seem to release makes a statement. It hits hard. There's no like sort of pussyfooting around with this group. They just get right in there as hard as they can. And they do not stop. And I love that. Like, it's so epic. It's so relentless. It's so grand. Like everything they do just feels important. And I like that. I really, really like that. And I said it in the last reaction, because those two were exactly the same. They have that grandness about them, that like pomp and circumstance, that like it feels like they're forcing us to listen. They're forcing us to like this. They're like, no, you are going to like it. You haven't got a choice, mate. We're going to blast it in your face until you do, until you just submit. And that's what I feel like they're doing with it. It's just wonderful. Musically, visually, vocally, everything that they're doing is meant to be important, and I like it. And also I apologise because there's going to be a lot of cuts. You'll notice a lot of cuts in this bit because I can't formulate my thoughts right now. My thoughts are all over the shop. It doesn't help that I've been ill recently. I kind of am still ill, to be honest. So I'm still a bit all over the place anyway. But on top of that, this is throwing me for a loop and I can't quite grasp what's going on. That chorus, man. Just as soon as it comes in, that instrumental in the background, that kind of raising... I don't know, I'm not a music expert, I don't know what you call it. But that, whatever that sound is, I absolutely adore that. Oh, these rappers are fantastic. Oh! Oh. Their music is interesting. That's another word. Oh, hello. That chorus, yes! Look at the slow-mo! The slow-mo! Oh, I need to find out who these members are. Vocal. Who was that vocal? It's in my soul. Vocal. Yeah. What's going on now? Oh wait, is this? No. Is that child? That's obviously significant. I don't know why it's significant, but I assume it is. Well, that's does that lead into HALAZIA? Is that like a lead-in? Was there a child in that? I can't remember. Anyway, my God, yeah, I just noticed as well. This it's come up at the end, the little screen where it's advertising and all the other stuff, and it's come up with the thumbnail for the HALAZIA MV, and there's a shot of one of the members. It's a shot of one of the members burning a hat, like a Federer hat, which I now know links to the other, the HALAZIA versions. So I understand the significance of that now. Mate, you know what I'm really looking forward to at this point, and I'm assuming there's lore videos I can watch to really get a grasp on this lore. I'm really looking forward to, like, after I've checked out all this, after I've got into this group a lot more, going back and watching all the MVs in order and really getting a feel for the lore, like through each MV to the, you know, at the point where I understand it. That I'm really looking forward to that. I'm really looking forward to that because it really does feel like the lore is an important part of this world, and I love that. I love the way they do that. There's a proper story. And again, just even just the music video just felt so important. It really did. all the visuals I was seeing, the guys were just delivering, absolutely delivering in terms of like acting, in terms of attitude, just everything they were giving on screen was perfect. This is why I need to learn the members and stuff. Maybe I should do a guide at some point just to get a grasp on who the members are. I did learn some names through obviously the comments and stuff, and you guys are really helpful in terms of pointing out members and things. I know some of you guys were pointing out like timestamps and stuff in the video for when the members appeared and things, which I'm very, very grateful for. But I'm also a bit rubbish, so bear with me. It takes me a while to kind of really get a grasp on who's who in the group. But I know some of the members. I've got the members up here, like San I was aware of. Woo Young I was aware of, just based on the names that you guys were throwing out there. I think Minji stuck with me as well because I think he was one of the rappers I liked. So yeah, there were a few that kind of jump out at me that I do remember. But again, it's going to take me a while to really get to a point where I can go, yeah, that's that person, proper like names to faces with it. So bear with me on that. But maybe I should do a guide. Let me know if you would like that. Let me know, because if you guys might be some of those people that are bothered when reactors are watching stuff and they don't know who the people are, and I can understand that. So if it's better to do a guide first to try and get a handle on who these guys are, because I can get there, I will get there eventually. And sometimes I surprise myself and I actually start to recognise them quite quick. But I'm also generally not great, but I loved everything about that. I might prefer that song to HALAZIA, and that's saying something because I really, really liked HALAZIA. But there's something about that I really, really enjoyed it. I just, that chorus especially was just such a bang. At the end as well, it really ramps up at the end, and I love when songs do that. Like it takes the chorus and it's like it evolves into something like new and exciting and wonderful. It just takes it to the next level, and I love it when they do that. We are going to move on now because I do want to get through both of these. So the next one is Answer, which is the one I'm checking out. I know there are a few that were mentioned. I think Hala was one that came up a lot, so maybe I'll check that out at some point. I mean, I intend to check all of them out, so don't worry about that. But yeah, the one we're focusing on now is Answer. This came out 3 years ago. Well, it says 3 years ago. What was the exact date? In YouTube terms, that means it was between 3 and 4 years ago. That's what that means. So it could be anywhere between 3 and 4. This came out... See, this... Did they use the American dates? I'm not sure if that's 1st of the 6th or 6th of the 1st, to be honest. Oh, no, it says above it. 6th of Jan. 6th of January 2020. So that actually was sort of around the period that I was getting back into K-pop. I got into it like late 2018. And then I kind of drifted away from it. And then I got back into it in a big way at the end of 2019 going into 2020. And then I started the channel in March 2020. So this was around that period where I was getting back into it again. So that's probably why it resonates with me so much, because I was looking up like, the K-ville lists to try and get an idea of what K-pop songs are around at the minute. I was looking up those K-ville lists of like top 100 most viewed songs this week or whatever, those kind of videos, and this probably turned up a lot in there. So that's probably why it resonates with me so much, because I've probably seen clips of this, but certainly not the full thing, and I have no recollection of the song at all. So this is Answer by Ateez. Let's do it. This is a very different vibe so far. Look at the piano. Oh, this is I like this. Did not know what we were going to get there. Legit, when he did that, I was thinking it was going to just explode and just give me something that completely off the wall. After that, lovely little piano intro. I like a piano intro. I love a lovely little piano intro. That needs to be done more. I like when groups do that. But go again. 'Cause that was... That threw me. Yes, I've heard that bit before. Yes. That rings a bell. Vocals. Oh, this is such a different vibe. Wait, in a really good way. Oh, I want that scene. Rappers. The rappers. Oh, this is good though, isn't it? That, I can't do it. That sounds so good. Oh. Oh my god. Yeah. You know what? I'm like, in hindsight, I'm really glad that I went for this one. Obviously, I had no real way of knowing what each song would bring, but I love the fact this gives us a different vibe, and I'm sure there are other songs they've released that do that cover, maybe different genres and things like that, different styles. But I love that this gives us that kind of softer side. We really get to appreciate those vocals a lot more. They sound so strong. I just love the whole feel of this song. It's really powerful. Again, like I say, I had heard clips of this. That main sort of bit I had heard. And actually, it was one of those that I remember back at that point thinking, oh, that sounds quite good. Like, I never checked it out, obviously, because at that point I was more on my girl groups. I still am, to be honest, for the most part. So I hadn't really dived into boy groups and things yet. But I do remember thinking, oh, that sounds quite good. And again, it's just that the vocal talent on that main bit is really good. It's really impressive. I don't know who does that vocal. Is it someone different every time? Is it the same? So I need to pay more attention. I don't know. Again, I love what the MV is delivering. Like, it's not necessarily it's not as grand as some of the more recent ones and some of the ones I've checked out so far, but it doesn't need to be because it's the nature of the song. But it's still delivering those lovely visuals. I love what they're doing with this kind of this material they've got floating around, and the colours in the lighting with that is really working for me. Yeah. They just know what they're doing. Whoever the label are, who is the label again? I forget. The label, the group, just they all know what they're doing. KQ Entertainment. Yeah, these guys know what they're doing. And it shows. Like, it shows in everything they do. Go. It's quite powerful. It's powerful, isn't it? This guy's got a lot of charisma. The guy with the blonde hair is just rapping. That deep voice. Builds really nicely as well. This bit here, just love the vocal. That oh my god, it's so good. What? Again, like musically, sonically, it's so interesting. It keeps my attention. This guy is charismatic. All the HALAZIA. Oh, that vocal going off as well. Oh, that's so good. Oh, that's so good. Look at these badasses. Oh, HALAZIA. Like some sort of like mob. Do you know what I mean? Like that gangsters kind of. I love the looks of them. I love the fact that they're yeah, the all black and the feathers and the stuff. It's just such a good look. I really like that. I don't. So in terms of like lore and things, is this kind of the first meeting between these guys? I know some of you guys. I apologize. I can't remember all the stuff you put in the comments. I read it all, but I also didn't want to commit everything to memory too hard because I kind of wanted to discover for myself as well a little bit. So I wanted to kind of get a basic idea of what's going on, and then try and build on that a bit. I will sort of watch lore videos and things. I'm sure some of you guys mentioned there were lore videos out there that you can watch that give you more of an idea of it all. But I love this whole story. This whole story of the two dimensions and stuff. But yeah, I don't know. Is this the first time they've met each other? I don't know. Maybe I'm just spitballing. But yeah, the sort of HALAZIA side. Is it I'm assuming it's HALAZIA is how you would say it, and not HALAZIA. Confirm that for me, but I'm assuming. The choreo as well. The choreo slaps. I need to watch some live performance. You know, something I'm noticing more and more. Is there a post? There is. Who's this chap? Who's this fella? I don't trust him. I don't like this guy. Is he the villain? Yeah. I'm getting dodgy vibes from that guy. I feel like someone in the comments mentioned on the previous video something about masks. I can't remember what it was now, but I just remember the masks being a thing. Is that to do with that? Whoever that was. What was I saying? Yeah, the more I'm checking them out, the more I'm noticing their vocal talent. The vocals are really shining. I didn't necessarily think of this group as kind of a vocal group. But the vocals more and more are really standing out to me, and I really love the quality of the vocals. Some of those ad-libs going off at the end of the songs and stuff. I don't know who's doing that. Like, I don't know who's the main vocalist. Is it like, I think San was one of them, right? I believe. I don't know if he's main vocals. He's oh, hang on, Jungho. Is he the main vocalist? San is a vocalist. I don't know. Right, according to this, oh yeah, Jungho is the main vocalist, and actually looking at a picture of him, yeah, I can see why, because every time, yeah, his face resonates with me when I'm thinking of good vocals. His face kept popping up when he was properly going for it. Yeah, so he's the main vocalist, but there are some really stunning vocalists going off in that, and like I say, there's some of those ad-libs and stuff were just really impressive, and yeah. This group just seems to be kind of good at everything. That's what I'm getting from this group. It's just the rappers are incredibly good. The vocalists are incredibly good. That presence they have, the charisma of them. That one guy that I think, is it one of the rappers possibly? I don't know. That one guy he's got a lot of charisma that I've kept pointing out. This is why I need to learn the members. Just across the board, they just seem to be good at everything. And that's really impressive. And it's also helped by the fact they've got a label that obviously care. They seem to really care, and it, pushing it in terms of giving them the quality in terms of the MVs, giving them this lore that they're running with, the quality of the songs. Everything is working for this group, and I'm here for it. I'm really genuinely here for it. And after hearing HALAZIA, which is obviously the most recent song, and then Guerrilla, which is the one before that, presumably, the quality of those two, and that's the most recent stuff. So, like, they seem to be going from strength to strength, which is really, really good. And then even when you go back, you hit songs like this, which is just fantastic. I feel like a song like this must have put them on the map, right? Were they on the map before this? Well, I don't know what they'd released before this, but I mean, this song must put them on the map. Like, it's such a good song. Wow, yeah. Just incredible. Just absolutely incredible. Both of these songs are really, really good songs. Add that to the two I've already checked out. I'm in. I'm absolutely in on this group. I'm stunned by how good they are. I wasn't expecting to be hit this hard by them. And I'm finding that more and more diving into more boy groups because, like I said, I'm still fairly new to the world. There's not many boy groups that I've really checked out in a big way. But these are threatening. Like, these are threatening my position in terms of favourite boy group right now. Just because of the quality of the songs. Obviously I don't know the members and stuff yet, but like Stray Kids up to now have kind of gone down as my favourite boy group at this point. Although again, I'm very new on most of them. But Ateez are coming, man. Ateez are coming because the quality is off the charts. I really, really like the music. Yeah, I'm already excited to check out more. And with that being said, guys, we'll leave it there. Thank you so much for watching. Please, if you enjoyed this reaction, drop us a like, drop us a comment, and of course, subscribe to my lovely self. Join the royal family, become a royal yourself. There will be more Ateez. Of course there will. After this, I can't deny them. So please do, again, in the comments, suggest where you would like me to go next. I'd love to have a little roadmap in my head, a vague roadmap of where I'm going. So please do suggest music videos and stuff I should check out next. Should I go into some live performances? Guide? Do you want me to do a guide before I check out all this stuff? I don't know. I'll do whatever you guys want me to do. So please do get in the comments and let me know all that stuff. That would be awesome. And I'll see you next time, guys, for the next one. Sanenge, I love you all. Goodbye.